You need distribution. That's something literally every founder has heard over the course of their entrepreneurial journey. But almost all of them don't build it until they actually really need it. They're almost always too late, like when they realize that, okay, I need distribution. So distribution is not like a magic marketing trick. And it's not even an ad channel. It's literally a relationship between your product and the people who will spread it. You cannot build distribution 1 week to launch. It actually takes time to build this level of trust. So think of it this way, right? A channel gets your message out, but distribution will determine how it's received by people and like ensure that it lands on a space that is welcomed by other people. There are a few common beliefs that founders tell themselves. I'll build distribution when I need it. The product is so good that people will literally buy it from the day I just launch it. No, that does not happen like that. I'll run ads when I need customers. Sure, but then you're burning money and you're just praying and praying at that moment. That sort of thinking, it's not lazy, but it's illogical. Why do all that when you can actually build an effective distribution strategy from the start and then have a decent launch? So distribution is not a channel you turn on when you need. It's actually audience that you earn before you actually even need their help. Distribution exists independent of your product. So if your product exists, even if it doesn't, your distribution remains. So it can be an email list, a community, a network of people who will literally pick up your phone, anything, right? The founders who launch to silence build a product. The founders who launch to traction build distribution. So those are two completely different ways of launching, and then nobody treats it that way. So I'm going to take two examples of really big companies out there on two strategies that I would say are the best ways of building distribution in the modern age. The first one is Notion. So Notion didn't initially build a lot of distribution. What they did was they laid the foundation to build a really strong community. They build a space where it's very exciting for their users to create in that space. Like I can get excited and create my own workspace, and then the next day I'll be so excited to show it off on my own Instagram or whatever. And then there are people who took it a step further and they build templates and they start giving it for free. They start selling those templates, and there are literally people making a living out of selling Notion templates. So they cultivated such a culture within their community that people get so excited whenever they make an update, release something new. So they built a very strong community. They gave back to it. They empowered that community, and that became their backbone today. That's another great way that you can build your own distribution channel, and that's through communities. The next way to build distribution is to create a waitlist. Let's take the company Superhuman as an example. They built a waitlist of literally hundreds of thousands of customers before they even launched. So on the day of launching, boom, even if 10% or 20% of people signed up, that's like literally like 20,000 users on the day of launch. Another very good example that came out recently is Kinso. So they, I think, announced their product 2 or 3 months prior, and to this day they are still on waitlist. You cannot buy the product, but there are like over 15,000 people signed up on their waitlist. And the way they did that is they focused on content first. So they kept posting like different skits, different types of content, long form, short form, and they gathered millions of views, and everything was funneled back to the waitlist. So they got people super excited about the product way before they even plan on launching it. So if I was to launch a product today, that's the exact strategy that I would follow. I will build a waitlist first and then launch to them directly. That creates a sense of scarcity and fear of missing out. So you can say that this product is going to be launched for waitlist customers only in the first 2-3 weeks, and everyone will be rushing to get in on the waitlist and be one of the first few people to experience your features. And the people you get are also like early adopters, so you can actually build your product with them. You can grow it with them while getting their feedback. In the previous video, I talked about how you have to talk to your customers. This strategy actually combines both of them and brings it to one, which creates a very scalable distribution network, I would say. I have done the opposite myself as well. Like I have spent around 3 to 4 months building a product and then try to figure out, okay, how am I going to sell this? How am I going to create distribution to this? And then we have failed miserably. We literally have to shelf that product. That's why I'm here telling you today that you need to focus on distribution first. You need to focus on building trust first before you actually go out there, spend your time building a product, then trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do it? Your distribution channel is not Instagram, your LinkedIn, or even your email list. It's trust at scale. It's about having a group of people who will open your message, take your call, share your content, because they already know that you're worth their time. That level of trust actually takes months to build. If you haven't started already, you're way behind. So you should definitely start now. You don't have to panic or anything like, I haven't done anything, what am I going to do? Like, is my product going to fail? No, don't worry about it. If you don't have the time or capacity to create content right now, this is the easiest way that you can build that level of trust within a few prospects. So first thing is figure out where your customers are. Figure out where they are spending their time, where they're hanging out, what sort of communities they're in. It could be a LinkedIn community, a WhatsApp community, a Slack community, literally anything. And then join them. Don't promote, don't pitch, just add value. Comment on their posts, extend their thoughts, provide constructive criticism. There might be people who ask for advice in that group. Share your experience, give them insights. Just keep adding value, and I want you to do that consistently for the next 90 days. By day 30, people will notice you. People will be like, okay, this guy actually knows what he's doing. They know the problems that I'm going through, and I'm gonna guarantee that you'll have at least 1 or 2 inbounds coming your way asking, can you help me with this? Can you give me advice on this? Stuff like that. So imagine doing that for 90 consecutive days. You're going to build so much trust in those communities. And I can guarantee you that those people will actually be ready to accept your phone calls, to try out your product, to join your waitlist, because you helped them so much and you earned their trust over the past 90 days by being such a proactive person in that community. That's how like all these founders who seem to come out of nowhere and then make it big, they actually spend years maybe in the trenches, doing a lot of things like this that don't scale. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video, and I hope you got a better understanding of what distribution channels are and how you can build yours today, and hope you realize the importance of having a good distribution channel before grinding hard and building your product. So I hope the video is valuable. If it is, please do subscribe, share your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one.